Who else has noticed that everything and anything we may put hand now success? And na true say now this we may na be success of you, whether you believe it or not. There is one article I read about we may. This thing where all of us saw yesterday about the quality, about the greatness, it reminds me of that article. I go read the article here for now. May una use una ear, listen to the article, whether that article lie or not true. Listen, make I read and confirm the article by yourself. So the article reads, the story of May and Yul Edochie is a reminder to all people as to the effect of marriage on girls in a country like Nigeria. Now, you have read the previous details in the story of marriage between Yul Edochie and May Edochie. Many of you got to know who Yul Edochie is, either reference to his famous father or through watching his movie, where he had gained some fame as an actor. And of course, you have been regarded with the story of the collapse of marriage thanks to his skit-making ability. But you need to go back to the event of 20 years ago, relate them to what you see today. Over 20 years ago, Queen May was a student of computer engineering in a suit, and you was a student of theater arts at University of Port Harcourt. If we stop just with this information, you must come to conclusion that May must have been a far more intelligent teenager than you was.
Judy Austin Yul Edochie,
At the completion of high school, you need to score credits in English,
we are saying
mathematics,
you have
physics,
not seen
before you could be
anything
admitted
yet.
to study
Yes,
engineering
you have not
courses
seen
in
anything
university.
yet. We have
However,
not started
you could fail
yet,
mathematics
and you have
all
started complaining.
your science subjects
We have
and
not
still be
started. You have
admitted to
started
study
complaining.
theater arts. In
Children
fact,
to come
in
still
Nigeria,
person husband,
the king of
still
art
turn the man
subjects
against his wife
at
and
the
his
time,
children. Then
it
be
is
your
clear that the only
achievement
thing
so
that would have
far.
prevented
Then
you
why are you
from studying
complaining?
law, the king of
Why
arts,
are
was
you
because he could
complaining,
not
Judy
pass the
Austin
subject needed for
Yul
that.
Edochie? What is happening?
In other words,
What
he was
is
not bright.
what is
So you have two
dragging tears
teenagers,
from your
one
eyes?
very intelligent and academically
We have not
competitive,
started.
and the other
Metete.
apparently dull.
Metete.
However, the intellectual
No be you be
superiority
this.
of
No be
one
you
student
talk
was
this thing.
totally wiped out
Say
by the
wetin
fact
you dey
that
give us now.
she had happened to be a girl, while the girl student was a boy. When the two
No be
got
you talk
married,
this thing.
it was obvious that the female was the more intelligent person and the male was less intelligent. But because of the male was the male, he became the ruler of the female. It is an absurdity of nature and culture that the less intelligent person will lead the more intelligent person. But May had no problem with this. She accepted graciously this order of culture whereby the male leads, regardless of the fact that he is not intelligent as the female. May did not even complain. She probably didn't even give it any thought. She had to accept the subordinate position because that was what marriage means in the culture she grew up in. But when you are led by a person who is not so bright and intelligent, your own intellect goes dormant. It becomes impossible for you to shine. The only light in your compound would be coming from your husband, even if it is only a poor dim. In fact, even if your husband was that intelligent, there ought to be two lights from the compound. But unfortunately, in May's case, you dulled the brightness of a star and projected his blur. People did not realize how intelligent, how wise and talented May has been all years. However, with the catastrophic behavior of you that led to the breakup of their marriage, May was forced to stand up on her own. And for the first time, people saw her in her own light and her star is so bright. People are realizing that May was actually the brain behind the brain that held you together. So said Chief Pete, May's father-in-law. And it's true. Once separated from May, you became unhinged so much that many now wonder if this was the same person they had respected and regarded so highly in the past. The lessons from the story is clear. If care is not taken, many marriages are nothing other than the suppression and subjugation of women into men involved in them. You must carefully watch the young man your teenage daughter is associating with. The boy that follows your daughter home should be watched. If you notice that your daughter is more intelligent, you should wonder how it will be if your daughter ends up being ruled by a person whose only credential is that he is a male. In other words, it is not enough that your future son-in-law is a male. He must also have what it takes to be your daughter's leader. You should ask, can this fellow lead my daughter tomorrow without dulling her stars? If not for the beautiful children God gave them, one will easily consider that marriage between May and Yul are a terrible mismatch. Judy is a better match for Yul. Ironically, Judy and Yul are actually soulmates. They think alike and they are intellectually compatible. They believe in the same absurdities. For instance, they both believe that the law does not mean anything. They believe that in pursuing their desires, there is no need to consider how their action affects people around them. They believe that once there is instant gratification, there is no need to consider the future. That is why you never pause to wonder how his action would affect his wife, May, or how they will affect his children with May. In fact, he did not even care how they would affect his fan base and his career as a leading actor in Nigerian movie industry. He did not even consider how they might affect his family name and the legacy of his father. What Yul and Judy care about seems to be the present moment. What about 15 minutes after their action? Their 15 minutes of fame has replaced the genuine quest for solid legacy and enduring lyric of greatness. Show una hear am.
Hope say una don't use una ear hear wetin that woman talk. That woman read out. After now, Yul Edochie and Judy Austin supporters, they go come and come talk, say what really matters is Yul Edochie's happiness. How about Queen May Edochie's happiness? Don't you consider that, especially those women who are talking, who are bad-mouthing Queen May Edochie, who are condemning that lady? Don't you all consider Queen May Edochie's happiness also? You guys should be coming out and say what matters is Yul Edochie's happiness. Man, no way he found his peace, blah, 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 just to justify Yul Edochie's adultery. Just to justify that. Why are they now lamenting for just a 2-minute clip from a movie set? Only pictures, and they are filled with assumption, but never condemn Yul Edochie for dancing with another man's wife in public. None of you condemn him for proudly introducing a new son with serial baby mama, Judy Austin, for the first time, to his family and to the whole world on social media. All you came up with is what matters is Yul Edochie's happiness, just to defend his unrepented adulterous lifestyle. And now, they have suddenly forgot that Queen May Edochie's happiness is also the matter. Also, Queen May Edochie's happiness also matters. She got endorsements. You people will talk. She traveled for business trip. You guys will talk. She traveled for vacation just to ease herself. You guys will lament. Now only handshake captured with a man in her place of duty, and all the pain becomes unbearable for you guys. Now, wow, what a witchcraft in a broad daylight. What a witchcraft in a broad daylight. So all you wanted from her is to stay inside and be dying in silence, or she should start cooking acid or poison for Umoji's serial baby mama that has 5 kids from different men in the name of fighting for a man who has nothing to offer. Well, I want to inform you guys that we all men nation are equally to the tax. We are equal to the tax. Our job is to give you guys back to back with any kind of energy on our display toward our phenomenal favorite Queen May Edochie. My wonderful people, what do you have to say? Do want to drop your comments on the comment section. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe to my channel, turn on your notification bell so that you won't miss my next video. See you guys in my next video.